If you want to be a multi-billionaire, don't live abroad. Please, don't ever argue with a fool. Anytime you spend arguing with a fool is a waste of time. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 2. A wise man's heart is at his right hand, but a fool's heart is at his left. How many of you want to be multi-billionaires? Raise your hand. Be sure. Let me see your hand. If you want to be a multi-billionaire, don't live abroad. You see the way you are adjusting. If you want to really be a multi-billionaire, don't live abroad. But if you want to be okay in UK, you want to live, an average life, you are good and make heaven, you can travel. You know why? Anywhere you see crisis, you see money. What you are calling crisis in Africa, parts of Nigeria, is money. But there's nothing I'm going to say. Somebody will still travel through Morocco and Libya. I'm not against traveling, no. That's not the point. You want to be a multi-billionaire. You can go abroad, but don't live abroad. You can go. It is good you travel. Find out what is happening in China. Find out what is happening in Germany. Find out what is happening in different parts of the world. But never make up your mind to live there. You know why? Those countries are too regulated. They can only give you daily bread, but can't give you enough to share.
This is Pastor Charles Osazuwa. See, now this kind of message, most of them they preach to you. And let me shock you, most of them preaching this kind of message to you, they have dual citizen. Most of them have they have a passport that can take them around the whole world. And most of their children, they not in the country. Most of them, their children, they are not in that congregation. They are schooling in different countries and abroad. How many of the members now who are sitting down listening to such a message, they are already a multi-billionaire? It is easier to say than to be done. I'm not saying that anybody cannot be a billionaire in Nigeria, but you see, wealth is inside you. But the difference between the Nigeria and the other part of the world, the other part of the world, they can account for. You can trace the source of their wealth. You can know how they made their money. But the one of Nigeria, that one is a sudden. That one can happen overnight, and without you don't expect how it happen. So that is why this kind of message, they can use it to penetrate you to remain wherever you are, so that such an opportunity is only Nigeria. You pray for favor. You pray that the money you don't work for to hit you, and they call it favor. See, I'm not against his message. Everybody know what is good for him. So do what is good for you. Okay? Do what is good for you. If the system, the Nigerian system, they make it more viable, I don't think there is nobody will be extravagant billionaires. The money that the billionaire you see today in Nigeria, most of them, the so-called billionaire, they are wealth. If they want to audit their wealth, you discover that your money, you that are listening to him so, is in their wealth. Because it's a case of robbing Peter, taking for Peter, taking for Paul, taking for Jude, and one person will be collecting it, and they will amass wealth. That is the kind of wealth they are talking about in Africa. But when you move to other part of the world, man, the wealth is distributed. See, life is not always defined by money. As long as you are living comfortable with where you are or with what you are doing, you can take care of yourself. You can make your life more comfortable for yourself and your family. Man, you are worthy. Don't let anybody pressure you. That is what I have to say on this video. I will stop here. Catch you again for some other time.